easy go.
Right guys, this is going to be my first solo prestige this week for the Tree of Probabilities. The D.F.A is now no longer bugged, so you can farm for that gun this week. Unlike 2 or 3 weeks ago, whatever it was, you couldn't. So there's a bit more point now to farming this Nightfall. I'll show you a good setup for the Warlock. I'm using Dawnblade, as you can see. Solar Grenade. Fantastic damage over time grenade. Empower and Rift, of course, for the 30% damage increase for my weapons. Doesn't affect abilities though. Burst Glide, the quickest Warlock movement for Dawnblade. And Bottom Tree. Bottom Tree for this perk right here. The kill an enemy with Daybreak extends its duration. This super is fantastic on trash mobs. It isn't good on mages, either the orange or yellow bars, but it is fantastic on just a general red bar enemy. To give you an example, in Gauntlet, if you were soloing a plate, which generally people do, one Dawnblade will last the full rotation of one Gauntlet round. I've had it last 45 seconds, the Dawnblade super, on the Bottom Tree. So if you are a PvE guy like me, you should never be interested in this top tree. The only time you would be is if you use some braces and you go for this airborne kills malarkey where you kind of jump in the midair, throw your grenades melee, get 5 grenades back, jump in the air, throw 5-6 grenades. You just keep going on and on and on. But that's just for special circumstances for this Bottom Tree. As for armor, we're using Lunafaction boots, so I think we all know by now what these do. In terms of weapons, we're going to be using Devil's Manannan, my Manannan Solar, of course, to match the Dawnblade super in the Nightfall, because we're doing a Solar Singe Nightfall. And we're going to be using the acrius shotgun. I'll link down below the kills I've had with different weapons. It is not required to have this gun, and to be honest with you, like, I think people have this gun more than they did 2 or 3 weeks ago. So, you know, I'm gonna make a video with it, but I will do a solo without acrius weapons, because I understand there may still be some people out there. For example, you can use Paradox. I'll link down below somebody doing this boss one phase with Paradox. Perfect Paradox is your next best thing, and to be quite honest, like this trench barrel, okay, this trench barrel's 50% increase in damage. The Perfect Paradox has Rampage on it, that is a 65% increase in damage. The problem is, it's hard to kind of like kill an ad, then, you know, start killing a boss at the same time. But it's, you know, it's still a great, like, it's my second favourite shotgun in the game, Perfect Paradox. This is my first, just because I think this gun was designed for bosses. And for the Nightfall card, we're going to be using Solar Singe, 0 power handicap, of course, heavy weight, and momentum. As for the gun, D.F.A, for those who haven't got it, because I understand it's really rare, 2 or 3 weeks ago it wasn't up, and the time before that it was super rare. I got mine on, I got 3 to 4 of them on normal, but back then the Nightfall card, the challenge card wasn't, I don't think it was on 2 or 3 weeks, not the 2 or 3 weeks ago, the one before that, I don't think there was a Nightfall card. Not 100% though. I can't remember 100%, but yeah, so I got mine on normal, but it's easier to speed run this Nightfall in a fire team, which I'm gonna do with some guys, and I'll show you how to do it in like less than 7 minutes. It's easier just to farm the gun on Prestige, and score does not count towards anything unless the Bungie have secretly changed something without telling us. It's just a random loot, it's just a chest, you have a random chance of getting that. The way I see it, the more often you open the chest, the increased of your chances. If you can do 5 to 6 nightfalls in an hour, you are increasing your chances. Whereas if you do a 40-minute 200k amazing nightfall that takes you 40 minutes and you don't get the drop, what are you going to feel like? And I like quick aggressive play anyway, so I just like to speedrun stuff. I'm not into the score runs. What I would suggest is, if say you've done like 20 prestige nightfalls, go back to normal. Do it on normal. Go on, do it on normal a bit. If you're not getting it on normal, go back to prestige, change the burn. Because I was farming the Osprey, the Nocris rocket launcher, and this guy had done 60 prestige nightfalls on Arc Singe. So I joined up with him and I says, oh okay, you've done 60 on an Arc Burn, change it to solar. And he said, oh well, that's not efficient. I want Darcy, I want all of us with Darcy and a guy with acrius to farm it quickly. I says, yeah, that's okay. Do it on solar, we'll see if you get it. And he got it, and he changed the burn on the card. So try changing things in the game if you're not getting it after so long, that's my advice. So it has Rampage, Open and Shot as your two main perks. Open and Shot PvP, Rampage for PvE. Accurized rounds, which gives you a longer range, so that's always a choice for me. I don't really know too much about this gun, but I know it's better in PvP than PvE. This is not a PvE gun, but I know it has the highest range based stat of a hand cannon in the game, I've been told so. So it is really good in PvP, but hand cannons aren't good in PvP anyway. Your pulse rifles and your SMGs are... But I can understand people want to farm. It's a rare gun. So yeah, that was the weapons, the card, and everything.
The Red Legion continues to patrol this area.
As I said earlier, I will link down below all the different weapons that I've one-phased this boss with. There's certainly a lot more that you can do with, just I haven't experimented too much. Like I said, Perfect Paradox can do it, and one of my subs, who's an excellent PC player, sorry dude, I don't know how to pronounce your name properly, but I'll link your channel down below. And this guy done it with Perfect Paradox, which was super impressive. He done it 2 or 3 weeks ago, and I didn't think it was possible with the Paradox. But if you can do it with that, you could probably do it with Hawthorns, just putting it out there. So, we kill all the goblins, and then we rush the Colossus. Now we need to kill a load of Cabal. That's the next requirement for this door to open. I like to kind of kill the Cabal that rush me first, and then the rest of them will kind of stay down below. You need to manage your shotgun ammo, it's real important about it. So don't have any less than 18 bullets, just in case you don't get heavy bricks. And the runner has screwed me over for that. I'll explain why you need at least 18 bullets. So right now I'm looking for the Cabal. They're hiding from me, so this is taking longer. This isn't an outright speedrun. It's a pretty quick run. It's nearly sub 8 minutes, but I could definitely do it a lot quicker because my intro is below average for me, to be honest. Just because the Cabal are hiding and... Okay, so now with the doors opened, so like this, just to recap that, you need to kill the 2 turrets, you need to kill a pack of goblins, a pack of Cabal, and you need to kill the Colossus with your shotgun or whatever heavy you're using. That's the requirement to open that door. Like I was saying, this boss can be one-phased with multiple weapons. Don't feel obliged that, oh, I don't have the EP shotgun, this means that I can't do the one phase, I can't do the Nightfall now. Of course you can. The Nightfalls aren't timed. You have unlimited time. You can take an hour if you wanted to. So you can do it with anything. Not only that, everyone has access to the Nightfall card. As long as you have it, officer, everyone has access. Therefore everyone can one phase this boss. They just need a little knowledge about it and practice if they've never done it before. It's not hard. It's just, if you've never done it before, it's hard. So you've seen there, I didn't need to do it, but I was just demonstrating. once you're opening gates, if you're getting a lot of gunfire at gates, jump up in the air and use Phoenix Dive to get your health back, which is circle of course, phase 4. So your class ability. Another thing you can do is like this, is just keep running around as you've activated. So activate the gate but keep running in a circle. And that'll keep your health, because we've got momentum on of course, which I strongly advise you put it on. Don't try and do it without. You can get through without it, but just bear in mind we're on Solar Singe, and if you get Hobgoblin plates, you're going to get screwed. Which, again, that's RNG. This forest is RNG, you know. I killed that Cabal just to ensure that I get my super. So my strategy is that whatever subclass you've chose, you want to have a super approaching this tower. I like to come up left side, and I want to try and spawn kill them before they jump down. So I'd like to do a grenade, activate my super, and just try and kill as many adds as we can. If you're better than me, you'll probably kill all the snipers as well before they jump over the other side. So here as well, I was pretty weak after my super, so make sure you do a Phoenix Dive if you're as weak as me. Either that or just start running. And how many ads are left? There wasn't a lot of ads left for me, to be honest. And then once you've done that, that's it, the door will open. With this next section that we are approaching, there's going to be a load of ads on an open field. You don't need to kill any of them. Of course, if you're going for a high score run, you would be killing all ads. But we're not here for that. We're here to farm. I'm here to show you how to farm on your own solo for the D.F.A. You can apply this to team play as well, which I'll do a fire team speed run as well. Even better, you know. But you know, you can definitely do solo as well. So you can make this jump on all 3 classes. The hardest jump is probably the hunter, just you've got to space your jumps out while you do it. I always take out these 2 snipers, whether I'm speedrunning it or not, because they always seem to get me, no matter what I do. I do a dodge there as well, just to make sure that the snipers behind me on the tower don't snipe me. I got a bit unlucky here with the Colossus shooting at the Harpies. I've shot my Sparrow down, but whenever your Sparrow's on fire, don't risk it, just jump off, spawn another one. Obviously we're on Solar Singe, so all the lasers do increase damage to you as well. So you just gotta be careful. The top route is still safer though than the bottom, because the bottom there's a load of Cabal Harpies. So what's interesting now is this Nightfall, I've seen subtle changes with it. So now there's 2 different rotations on here. I don't know if this was always the case, but it's only this week I've first started to see it. So you can either get a load of Cabal, which is the general, or you can get Vex. If you get Vex, then you're on the harder rotation, I'm afraid, because, well, especially for me, because I picked Solar Singe. So that means the Hobgoblins, you know, they're more reliable to kill you. Like a Scion Sniper, right, won't hit you as often as a Hobgoblin. Now you see, you kill me there, but if you're seeing there on the left side, the next checkpoint spawned. So once you pass those 2 pillars, the checkpoint spawns. So I'm kind of glad it happened, because it's showing you. Say you were in a fire team and the 2 people are lagging behind. You can have one guy go to those 2 snipers, jump off the map, get the checkpoint, and it'll spawn his team members to you at the boss. So I'm glad it happened for that. I wasn't happy at the time, but it was a good run. But at least you can see there, that's where the checkpoint spawns. So with this boss, I do this boss different to the norm. I haven't seen it done like this. I learned this a couple of weeks ago, but basically you want to make sure you got full health, do an Empowering Rift on top of the boss, come back to where I am. You've got to time this exactly, do a run and crouch, melee him, shotgun him down, so the boss gets confused on where you are, and you just kill him. The norm is to try and melee him as he slams, but I don't even do that strategy even, because I was having problems with that way of doing it. So I tried my way of running. You basically, when he's doing his shotgun blast, you're just before he's doing it, you're running and crouching underneath him, and you leave it half a second, do a melee for trench barrel, and then shotgun him down. The 2 minotaurs, you can kill those in each chamber to proc the next chamber to open, as you see me do. That's the only requirement. That's why shotgun's really good. So as soon as you come here, chest will spawn. So the chest won't spawn off the one phase of the boss. You have to physically come here, I'm afraid. Which is kind of annoying. But yeah, anyways, that was the first run of the week. It was a pretty quick run. Could have got easily quicker. I may do a quicker run, but I'll focus Titan Hunter next. And probably a fire team speedrun as well. I hope you enjoy. Thank you.